Hi, welcome back. If you haven't been here before, my name's Lee, and today I want to talk about freedom and democracy, and freedom and democracy, how it specifically relates to Ukraine. Now, I'm from the UK, and if you look over the last 2 or 3 weeks, our Foreign Secretary Liz Truss, in many of her tweets and also in a newspaper article, she's talked about how we must stand with Ukraine to protect freedom and democracy. And obviously the West think they have this freedom and democracy, and they think they're a beacon for freedom and democracy. However, I'm getting a little bit confused about this because if you look at Zelensky, the Prime Minister or the leader of Ukraine, who got a standing ovation in the British House of Commons for his speech, and he was also, I think, also got a standing ovation in the Congress when he addressed the Congress in the US. Although I'm a bit confused because this weekend there's a party in Ukraine called the Opposition Platform for Life, and they have about 43 seats in the Ukrainian parliament. Well, this weekend Zelensky basically banned that party. So he's banned the biggest opposition party within Ukraine, and he's forbid them from carrying out any activity within Ukraine. And not only that, he's also banned another 10 political parties within the Ukraine as well. So basically he's made it impossible for anyone to run against him. And it's not even clear that any of these parties were supporting Russia. In fact, that the main party, the one with the 43 seats in the parliament, they denounced the invasion of Ukraine almost as soon as it happened. So pretty much Zelensky has turned the Ukraine into a one-party state. And not only that, he has taken control of all the media outlets within Ukraine and turned them into one, which are controlled by him and his government. So I'm really having trouble seeing how the West are supporting freedom and democracy in Ukraine. Now, this is not the first time Zelensky has done this. In fact, last year he had his main political opponent arrested and all his assets were taken from him by the state. And he also banned 3 of the largest television channels, and it just so incidentally they were channels that were opposed to him or negative about him, so he had those banned. So it just makes me kind of smile a little bit. It makes me laugh when I see the West saying that they're standing up for freedom and democracy, when it's absolutely clear that there is no freedom and democracy in Ukraine under Zelensky. Now, something else we must remember, the government in Ukraine wasn't a democratically elected government. That was actually put there by the USA's meddling and interfering back in 2014. And in fact, there's a phone call between Victoria Nuland and another US state diplomat. And they were actually discussing who the members of the cabinet in the Ukraine government were. And if you look and do a bit of digging, you'll find that the US has pumped billions of dollars into Ukraine under the guise of NGOs, but it's all from the NED, the National Endowment for Democracy, and basically that money is to interfere with politics in that country. And they do that to a number of countries all around the world. They're actually doing that to Taiwan as well. Anyway, I'd love to know what you think down in the comments, but as always, for now, take care.